our Chandrayana launch, we always believe remembering our nation. So I request all of you to please just stand and let's have a Nadagite. And I would like to start with a Nadagite, ladies and gentlemen. I request all of you to please stand and let's make this start and the launch of this education. Education makes man a man success. Education always makes us to feel very strong. That is one of the strong weapons which is making today the whole world is looking at us, ladies and gentlemen. That's because of the great technology and of course the lagan and the effort and the dream what we have towards to making our society very strong. Now with Nadagite we'll be starting this great event, ladies and gentlemen. DIGI TECHNO Summit 2 2023 has been the dream and organizing since this is the third year. Bolo Bharat Mata ki. Thank you very much. Thanks to all of you. And today, I'm very glad to announce that we are each and every one of you are an educationalist, are the sculptures of our future society. Thanks to one and all who are making your presence today and for the better future, ladies and gentlemen. And well, of course, we are here going to start the great event by grace of Lord Ganesha. I would like to call upon stage Ms. Vanita Nag's team, Guru since 25 years, founder of Atulya Group of Performing Arts since 10 years. Of course, India is the great opportunity for a culture, education system and whatnot. Ladies and gentlemen, Kathak is one of the 8 classical forms. So let's welcome on stage Atulya Group of Performing Arts, ladies and gentlemen, headed by Guru Ms. Vanita Nag. Music, please.
जगबंदन गा सदन गज बदन विनायक सिद्धि सदन गज बदन विनायक कृपा सिंधु सुंदर सबलायक कृपा सिंधु सुंदर सबलायक गाइए गणपति जगवंदन गाइए गणपति जगवंदन मोदक प्रिय मुद मंगलदाता मोदक प्रिय मुद मंगलदाता विद्या वारिधि बुद्धि विधाता विद्या वारिधि बुद्धि विधाता गाइए गणपति जगवंदन गाइए गणपति जगवंदन मांगत तुलसीदास कर जोरे मांगत तुलसीदास कर जोरे बसहि राम सिया मानस मोरे बसहि राम सिया मानस मोरे गाइए गणपति जगवंदन गाइए गणपति जगवंदन शंकर सुवन भवानी के नंदन शंकर सुवन भवानी के नंदन गाइए गणपति जगवंदन गाइए गणपति जगवंदन
A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for this one of the mesmerizing performance. Thank you, Ms. Banita. She is a national level player.
Wow.
Thank you very much. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Ms. Banita, national level performer, and of course she has performed in Doordarshan and national and international dance festival across the country. Thank you very much. A big round of applause for the beautiful and the mesmerizing performance. Thank you. And next I would like to call upon stage SK Mime Academy, the mime on the nature and the technology, ladies and gentlemen. Music, please. Thank you very much. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, technology has a lot of power and the inventions for our future. We have to make a best use of it. That's left to us. Now, I request Santosh, please to join us on stage. Mr. Santosh, please to join us on. And just we would like to request you to the brief or the share the summary and the message to the people.
Hi. Hi, good morning everyone. This is Maim Santosh from SK Maim Academy. Nowadays technologies are more ever everywhere. We can use it in forms, we can use it in science. Everywhere there is science. We have performed that where we can use the mime, where we can use the machines and all. Technology is growing on. So we have showed it. And thank you.
Thank you, Santosh. Thank you very much. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the time has arrived. The DIGI TECHNO Summit 2 2023, ladies and gentlemen. I request all our chief guests and the dignitaries to please to join us for the inauguration of this. I request Honorable Shri Saleem Ahmed Sir, Minister of our Government, Chief Whip Karnataka, so please to join us on stage. And Honorable Senior Scientist Shri Dr. Murthy Remilla from ISRO. Please to join us on stage, ladies and gentlemen. Give them a very big round of applause. Shri Yadagiri Shekhar Rao, GRSMA Telangana State President. Shri Dr. Satyamurthy, President Kusuma. Dr. Lata Murthy, and of course the lady with a lot of energy and a lot of dreams, making our society a very positive. And of course I would like to call upon stage Mr. Shashi Kumar, General Secretary of KAMS, ladies and gentlemen. Also I would like to call upon Secretary of KAMS, ladies and gentlemen. Also I would like to call upon stage Shri Akshay, Director of EcoWatch. The technology is always helps us to become the more efficient and the productive. Ladies and gentlemen, also I would like to call upon stage our Honorable Shri Saleem Muhammad San Arman Sir to please to join us on stage for lighting the lamp. Lighting the lamp is the symbol of glory, success, prosperity, hard work, dream, education, and the healthy society. So today, the lot more sculptures are with us, ladies and gentlemen. They're all educational sculpture. They are making our future, our society, very strong. There's a lot of confidence in each and every one of you making our society a very strong. And believe in that, the education is the only weapon, as APJ Abdul Kalam says. You should always burn like a star to give a lot of energy to the society. Asatoma Sadgamaya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, Mrutyorma Amritangamaya. The lighting the lamp is the symbol of glory, success, prosperity, achievement, education, and to have the future generation very strong. So today meeting you all, I'm surely say like our future generation are in the right hands, because we are not only talking technology, we also teach them morality. That is the speciality of the India. Guru Govind dono kade kaake lagom pai, balhari guru apni Govind ko diyo batai. This is Kabir's statement. The Kabir apne dohe mein they say, when Guru and Govind dono stands together, whom should I pray first? I will choose Guru, because he is the one who taught me Govind is the God. He is our Palan of our life. So today, all our Gurus are here. They are nothing but the representatives of Govind, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, they have inaugurated the lighting lamp of DIGI TECHNO Summit 2 2023, ladies and gentlemen. Also, today we are going to launch the product of Jeevanam. Jeevanam, the word itself says it's a life. What is life? And how we can make our life very innovative, very colorful, meaningful, which is very important. Human is also one of the animals, according to the science. But how are we different from others? We always try to do good to others. We always try to have a healthy environment. That's one of in our mimes also they have showed. Technology is growing everywhere. Even the 3-year-old infant holds the mobile and they know how to use it. but the right use at the right time, making positively, making our society strengthen. There lies the education, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, our great honorable, the great honorable Minister Shri Saleem Ahmed Sir, Minister of Government, Chief Whip, Karnataka has arrived. And today is a very, very special day. We have lighted the lamp, and this light, this positivity will be spread across the young generation and the new technology, ladies and gentlemen. Now I would like to call upon stage Dr. Lata Murthy ma'am to welcome the gathering.
Trisha, can you just hand over my phone? Good morning and very close to good afternoon now. My dear colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, and especially our esteemed and honorable Minister, Shri Saleem Ahmed ji, and his son, and Murthy Remilla sir, senior scientist from ISRO, and Shri Yadgiri Shekhar Rao sir from Telangana, and we have our Dr. Satyamurthy sir from KUSMA. He is the president of KUSMA, and he is the founder and chairman of many schools. And we have our sir, Akshay Heblikar sir. He was supposed to be here. I don't know where he has gone. And all my team and all my team members, as well as my partners in education, with dedication and lot of efforts, they have put up their show today, and they are expecting technology along with education today and tomorrow to take place in present and future. And all my team members of Empowered Minds Edu Solutions. I have been conducting events and seminars and conferences and summits every year on year. We at least conduct about 3 or 4 to ensure that the educational institutions get what they can bring in to bring in a change in the education system, in the teaching and learning pattern. Today I welcome you all heartfully and warmly. I again welcome you all for this summit. We have a lot of panel discussions and individual speakers speaking about how technology can be imbibed, how technology can be implemented in our academics. So there'll be a lot of learning throughout the day. We also have some entertainment and some learning programs and workshops and all that throughout the day. As we started a little late, so we got delayed. So we are thrilled to have you join us today for this exceptional celebration of innovation, technology, and the boundless possibilities that lie ahead. In a world driven by technology, innovation is the heartbeat of progress today. We gather not only to showcase the latest advancements, but to explore the profound impact of technology on our lives, industries, and the global community. This event serves as a testament to the remarkable work of visionaries and pioneers who dare to push the boundaries of whatever is possible or whatever was not possible. Over the course of DIGI TECHNO Summit 2.0, we will have the opportunity to discover cutting-edge technologies, immerse yourself in the latest breakthroughs, and witness firsthand the innovation shaping our future. Connect and collaborate, engage with like-minded individuals, forge valuable connections, and foster collaborations that could change the tech landscape. Learn from experts and our distinguished speakers and panelists are here to share their insights, experiences, and expertise, providing you with a wealth of knowledge of which will fuel your own endeavors. Hands-on experiences, participate in our workshop, demos and interactive sessions that allow you to get hands-on with emerging technologies which can be used in our daily life. Take advantage of our networking opportunities. Please visit all our partners whose stalls have been displayed and understand what are the possibilities of taking them in our curriculum, taking them in the academics, and ensure that they are taken as our partners in education. So we will have to ensure that we believe that technology has the power to transform lives, drive sustainable change, and address the world's most pressing challenges. It is not merely a tool, it is a force for good, and it is you, the innovators, creators, and the thought leaders whom I have all today present here. A big round of applause to all of you here. All right, thank you so much for coming over and spending time with us today. I wish you all stay back till the end of this summit and enjoy your day. Thank you so much. And I would want to express my gratitude and thankfulness for Shri Saleem Ahmed ji to come over here. And I would request him to come over and give a few, address the gathering, sorry. Thank you.
Kannada is okay, na? Kannada? Agಬೋದಲ್ಲ? Okay. Empowered Minds ನ ಸಂಸ್ಥಾಪಕರು ಹಾಗೂ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾದ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಲತಾ ಮೂರ್ತಿ ಅವರೇ, ISROನ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳಾದ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಮೂರ್ತಿ ಅವರೇ, ತೆಲಂಗಾಣದ ಅನ್ಎಡೆಡ್ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾದ ಶೇಖರ್ ಅವರೇ, ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಅನ್ಎಡೆಡ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ನ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾದ ಸತ್ಯಮೂರ್ತಿ ಅವರೇ, ಆಕಾಶ್ ಅವರೇ, ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರಾದ ಮೂರ್ತಿರವರೇ, ಸೌತ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಟ್ರಸ್ಟಿನ ಉಪಾಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾದ ಅಹಮದ್ ಅವರೇ, ಈ ಸಂಘಟನೆಯ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪದಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳೇ, ವಿವಿಧ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳಿಂದ ಬಂದಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ, ಮಹಿಳೆಯರೇ, ಯುವಕ ಮಿತ್ರರೇ, ಬಹಳ ಸಂತೋಷದಿಂದ ಇವತ್ತು ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಉದ್ಘಾಟನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇದೊಂದು ಐತಿಹಾಸಿಕ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ. ಇದ್ರ ಮೂಲಕ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಒತ್ತನ್ನು ಕೊಡೋ ಮೂಲಕ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ 2, ಆ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಮೂಲಕ ಡಿಜಿ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕಲ್ ಸಮಿಟ್ 2, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮೂಲಕ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ರಾಂತಿಕಾರಿಕ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ತರಂತಹ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ತಾವು ಹಮ್ಮಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಆ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಲತಾ ಮೂರ್ತಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅವರ ಪದಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. I really want to congratulate Dr. Lata Murthy for this summit, and this has created a lot of improvement in the field of education. I'm very happy from Telangana they have come, from Karnataka Association they have come, a lot of institutions have come. Lata Murthy told more than 150 schools are going to participate in this summit. You're going to have a group discussion also, I think whole day. So you should make innovative ideas to develop education to technology. That is the main cause of this summit, I feel. I'm sure I'm right? So that is thinking. Also, I visited some of the stalls where to see ban plastics, the government has taken, how the books can be taken from without plastics, with the paper, with whatever things which is there to avoid plastics. So a lot of innovative ideas also have been taken, getting the pens, pencils, books. So definitely the government of Karnataka will definitely take on the initiative in improving education through technology. That is also our view and our mission and our vision also. So I will not take much of your time. So your summit, whole day summit, I wish you all the best. I wish all these organizers, definitely the government will definitely support your initiative. We are here to encourage such kind of innovative ideas, and definitely our government will give you all support in future days. So I again ಐ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ದ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸರ್ಸ್. ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾನು ಈ ಸಂಘಟನೆಗೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಾ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸಭೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಅದ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ತಮಗೆ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ನಾನು ಹೊರಡಬೇಕು, ತಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಷಮೆಯನ್ನು ಕೋರ್ತಾ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಬಹಳ ಸಂತೋಷದಿಂದ ಇವತ್ತು ಬಂದಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆ ಆಗಲಿ, ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ರಾಂತಿಕಾರಿಕ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಆಗಲಿ, ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಹೆಚ್ಚು ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಮೂಲಕ ಸಹಾಯ ಸಿಗಲಿ ಅಂತ ಮಾತನ್ನು ಹೇಳಿ ನನ್ನೆರಡು ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನು ಮುಗಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಸರ್. ತಮ್ಮ ಆಗಮನದಿಂದ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಇನ್ನಷ್ಟು ಯಶಸ್ವಿಯಾಗಿದೆ. ನಾವಿನ್ನಷ್ಟು ಬಲವನ್ನು ಪಡೆದಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಇನ್ನಷ್ಟು ದೃಢವಾಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ನಂಬಿಕೆ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಬಹುಶಃ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಅಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಎಲ್ಲರ ಒಂದು ಸಹಕಾರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಶ್ರೀ ಸಲೀಂ ಅಹಮದ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರ ಆಗಮನದಿಂದ ಇವತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ನಿರ್ಧಾರ ಇನ್ನಷ್ಟು ದೃಢವಾಗಿದೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಜೋರಾದ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಬರಲಿ. ಅ ಬಿಗ್ ರೌಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಪ್ಲಾಸ್ ಲೇಡೀಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಜೆಂಟಲ್ಮೆನ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯುವರ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೈರಿಂಗ್ words, sir. We really, it has doubled our energy and of course our responsibilities too. And I'm very glad to say that Dr. Lata Murthy, I always say that a woman with lot of dreams and lot of energy. I don't know what her age is, but she is having 40 plus years of experience in education field. But still I feel like she has lot of dreams and technology and to bring into the society with ongoing the booming the technological world. So now we are doing to our honorable minister. So please, I request you to request our accept our honors. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಗೌರವ ಸಮರ್ಪಣೆಯನ್ನು ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಕೇಳ್ಕೊತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಮಿಸಿದಂತಹ ಆನರಬಲ್ ಶ್ರೀ ಸಲೀಂ ಅಹಮದ್ ಸರ್, ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ಗವರ್ನಮೆಂಟ್, ಚೀಫ್ ವಿಪ್, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks for making this day very special and inspiring us and increasing our responsibilities. This is not just a summit, it's a revolution which has been initiated by Empower Minds, ladies and gentlemen. So this revolution is going to be a long and we are going to achieve, and India is going to make its remarkable achievement in the world, and of course the globally we are growing all around. Thank you very much, sir. Your presence means a lot for us and your presence really inspired us. Dhanyavadagalu, sir. Thank you. Can we have a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for our honorable minister, Shri Saleem Ahmed, sir. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Now I would like to call upon stage Mr. Dr. Saran. And today we have also inaugurated the Jeevanam project. So he's going to put a more light on the Jeevanam project, ladies and gentlemen.
Phrase about our planet. Anyone in the crowd, can you tell me what is that phrase that commonly which we are coming up? Okay, great. Can somebody say that in okay. And about the planet, in the recent past, yes, what you said is absolutely right. But in the recent past, you will be start seeing everywhere somebody carrying a bag, or in a big forum, or any meetings, they will be keep talking about the planet. Can anybody remember what is it? Yeah, please. Okay. Did anybody hear there is no planet B as a phrase in the recent 1 decade? If all yes, then I will go to the next slide. Otherwise, it does not make any meaning for us, right? So there is no planet B. Okay. So on this, there are top 4 reasons why we need to go to green initiative, because we don't have a planet B. The first one, it's preserving the precious resources. I'm talking about the natural resources, what we have. We need to be preserve that. Do you all agree? Yes, thank you. Otherwise, it won't go. Okay. In our shifting, changing world, progress often exerts a toll to our environment, underscoring the pressing need for sustainable practice. Sustainability is very important. Amidst the mid-range way we can contribute to our planet preservation, recycling paper emerges as a remarkable, simple yet profoundable, impactful solution. So it's a very simple solution. Do you all have a feel of that? Yes, I can be part of saving the planet, right? And there is no planet B, right? So there is no planet B serves as a, and we all need to be do the best from our end. Yeah, can you play the video, please?
Sorry for the technical inconvenience. We'll be fixing it very shortly. And today we are not only inaugurating the DIGI TECHNO Summit 2023, ladies and gentlemen, we are also inaugurating the Jeevanam project. As we all heard, like the Jeevanam is of course with technology and with our science. It's very close to our lifestyle, very close to the nature. So that is the more motto and the intent of Jeevanam project, ladies and gentlemen.
Dr. Saran, can you just play the Jeevanam logo on the screen? Now we have the Jeevanam inauguration. I would request Alka, Anita, Kamala, everybody on the stage, please, along with the Jeevanam logo for inauguration. I would request Ashwath Narayan, Naveen, Dr. Saran, and all our honorable guests here. I would request Dr. Murthy Remilla sir and Mr. Ahmed ji and Dr. Satyamurthy sir, Mr. Akshay Heblikar sir, and Dr. Rudraya Hiremat sir, and Benny sir, Shekhar Rao sir, and we have to give a big round of applause to our guest who has arrived a little late. It's the State Secretary, Mr. Gangappa Gowda sir. I would request you to be on the stage for the inauguration of our Jeevanam.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Jeevanam, save our future, recycle today. Vriksho rakshati rakshitaha. We have to save our future, our society, our green, our nature, not for any other sake, for our sake. So this is the one which we have been launching, ladies and gentlemen. All our dignitaries and the Jeevanam team are with us. Can we have a big round of applause? Jeevanam is a save our future, recycle today. And of course, there is always an alternative. Why don't we just opt for it, which helps for our future, which helps for our society, and making the next generation also get oxygen, ladies and gentlemen. So Jeevanam is one of the word itself says, Jeeva. So Jeeva is nothing but the life, is nothing but the future, breathing. And of course, it is none other than our future generation presentation by Jeevanam project, ladies and gentlemen. This is nothing but save our future. I would say to save ourselves, to save our beloved ones, to save our nature, our society, make it, keep it green, as we all believe in that Vriksho rakshati rakshitaha. A thanks and a big round of applause to all the dignitaries who made this very successful and special.
you all seeing this is the nature? How beautiful it is, right? So if you start saving the world, start saving the planet, this is how it will be. But if you forget, and there is a lot of things is disturbing the planet, no planet B, no planet B. That's the message you need to be taking up, right? If you stop preventing the planet, you know what is it, right? There is no planet B. We need to save the planet where we live in. Currently, which is happening across the world in different places. If this continues, you can imagine it, right? The ice is melting because of the global warming, right? So there is no planet B. I'm ending this session just with one message, right? Do you all got it? When you go home, I just want to carry one message that there is no planet B. That we need to prevent that, and everyone is responsible for doing that, right? So we also giving in a kit about the recycling of the papers, how it works, and we also conducting a lot of other awareness sessions across the schools, we will tell you. But before that, this is not just the project. This is not just the project, right? It's a mission for sustainability. And we are already a part of it and deeply involved with greater commitment and promise. We promise to the motherly earth that we will do this successfully and will stand beside us in the noble cause, responding with the resounding from the crowd, yes or no. I will just say raise my hand. That time, it's up to you to take a decision, right? Yes, I'll be part of this journey. I'll be part of preventing the planet B. I just want to hear one sound, and the sound is not for me or not for anyone here, okay? Echo your commitment to our nurturing Mother Earth, so you can imagine it, right? It's not the message you are giving to me, you are the response you are giving back to the earth. So how much sound you can able to make it out, I request you to do that. Yes or no, it's up to you to do that, okay? Raising a voice, you can give your responses. Thank you very much. As I told, this is not the project. This is not the project, it's a mission for sustainability.
Thank you, Saran sir. Thank you very much. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, to our Dr. Saran sir. And of course, this is, as I said, we have just launched. This is just the beginning and the long way to go. Ladies and gentlemen, now I'd like to call upon stage Atulya Group of Performing Arts, who performed very well since 25 years. And the guru, Ms. Banita Nag and her team, ladies and gentlemen. To honor them, I would like to call upon stage Shri State Secretary, Shri Bangarappa Govt sir. I request you to please join us on the stage to do the honors. And also KPCC Vice President Shri Vishwanath sir. So please, I request, please join us on stage to do the honors to the great performers. Bangarappa sir and of course Shri Vishwanath sir, please join us, sir. Join us on stage. So please. Since 25 years, Ms. Banita Nag, one of the national performers, and has given her performance in all over India and of course outside India, and made this very, very special occasion. So eight classical forms are there in all over India, and Kathak is one such. Kathak is like Katha Kahe So Kathak. That is the beauty of the Kathak, ladies and gentlemen. Amulya Group of Performing Arts, heartily congratulations, thanks for being here. And of course, this is the Dijo Summit, and ladies and gentlemen, but of course, we never forgot our roots. Our roots are a culture. So once again, being here part of the DIGI TECHNO Summit 2 2023. Thanks to Ms. Banita Nag and her team for making this day very special, and of course starting this day by Ganesha Vandanam. Thank you very much. Thank you. Then now I would like to call upon stage Shri Dr. Murthy Remilla to address the gathering. Innovation and the space technology, its application in our daily life. And of course, today, science and technology made our life very, very crucial. And without the science and technology, our day would have not started and ends. Let's say and hear more about our doctor, sir. And firstly, a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the Chandrayaan success. So today, we have got a chance to meet one of the fortune people like who made our India as written in the history. So thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And I would say, like, we are all so thrilled and thanked to say, and this is the right opportunity to congratulate our nation and ourselves. So making our mother India very proud, and you're one such, the proud son of our Bharat Mata. Thank you very much, sir. I request you to please address the gathering.
Good morning. I should change to good afternoon. Ellargu namaskara. I'll go in English mostly, Kannada ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಗೊತ್ತು. I'm basically from Andhra Pradesh. Most of us are aware about the ISRO or ISRO programs or launches. When there is some launch, maybe 4 or 5 days before that, some launch is scheduled, then launch, then after launch 4 or 5 days, till the satellite goes to its orbit. Maybe you can compare it like a marriage guest. Guests come to the marriage, know about the event, marriage happens, they have a dinner, they go back, and before the marriage the parents have so much of work, and after the marriage both the husband and wife have so much of work. But I am going to tell you, most of you are aware of the marriage portion coming in the news. I am going to tell you what is before marriage and after marriage, which you don't know generally, or which you don't get in the Google. Yeah, this is over. Please go ahead. I am working as a head of the project management in Gaganyaan. That is the project for sending astronauts to space from India. They are not going into space. Only they will be in a capsule that will go around the earth for 1 week, and they will come back. That is only a baby step from India. Go ahead, please. Yeah, that pictures itself tell us what is the application of technology or space technology in our daily life. Today, if there is anybody who doesn't have a mobile and his PA or a PS handles the mobile, that means he is a VIP. All others have the mobiles, including the vendors and the rickshaw pullers. Okay, though we don't have the rickshaw pullers today, at least we can say the lowest as auto people or the vegetable vendors. Next, I'll get into the details later. So, as I said, behind the marriage, when we say the space, it is not just launching. Before launching, there are so many things. There are satellites and launch vehicles. I'll slightly shift it. There are satellites and launch vehicles which you are aware. Satellite is the passenger. Launch vehicle is a rocket which is taking the passenger to the space and leaving. Rocket job is a one-time job. Satellite is going to be there for 5, 10 or 12 or 15 years. Then there are technologies behind these, both rockets and satellites, that is like the cameras or the transponders in the communication satellites. Cameras are looking at the earth and taking photographs and sending to us, which we are using to nowadays in the Google Maps or the Bhuvan of NRSC. And then what is happening, like so some of the seniors may be knowing a Dil Mange More advertisement, right? So the camera, the mobile phone came long back with a heavy mobile phone, costly mobile phone with less power, and more power is coming. More and more cameras are coming, front camera, back camera, 3 camera, 4 cameras, then their triangulation, all those things are coming. So the demand is more increasing, and then the market is also pushing more cameras. So no, my friend or my relative or my neighbor is having a good mobile, So I should get a good mobile. Within 6 months you have to change it. Same thing happens here in space also. We give a 70-meter resolution satellite, then the user will say, this is good sir, but better we will have some 30-35 meters. We'll give 35, then it goes to 10 meter. I'll tell what is the resolution. Then 35, 5, 6.5, 5, 2.5, 1. Today we are at 30 centimeters resolution. What is the resolution meaning? That is the size of the smallest object which you can distinguish. That is, suppose there are two 30 centimeter items or boxes, let us say. On the ground, it can see as there are two boxes. It is similar to our eye capacity or eye vision. If my eyesight is very good, I can count, okay, there are 30 women, 40 men or something like that. Otherwise, I can see there is a block of men and women. Otherwise, I can see whole thing, yeah, there are some people, I don't know who are men and women. That is the camera quality. Same thing happens here. As more and more capacity is demanded, more and more capacity and high quality cameras are coming, and hence more applications are happening. Okay, we have got the cameras, we have got the transponders, good satellites and launched. So what is the use? What next? You need ground stations to receive the data from the satellite and give it to the end users. Like the earlier days of the cable TV, he used to receive the TV signal and then distribute through cables. Nowadays we have got the DTH, which is directly talking to the satellite, right? So same way here we have got the ground stations. Excuse me, mic is not working, I think. Yeah, we have got the ground stations which receive the data and give it to the users, because everybody doesn't need everything. Like as a single common user, even if I am on the road, I only see the direction or map or location from A to B or B to C. But then there are different users, different ministries and different organizations needing the data. So after that, once the data is received, it is processed, and then how do you supply? What is the supply chain? That is one thing. Then how many number of countries and how many number of companies are involved in this whole chain? This is the thing. Okay, you have got the good data, good satellite, best data and highest resolution. What to do with that? It is not a showpiece. So you need to do the applications. That is, how do you use that data for deriving different informations out of that? Because data becomes an information, from information it becomes an intelligence. Then only that is useful. Just data, if I give you the whole Bangalore data map in a 70 by 70 inches, what is it meaning? It means different things. For the forestry people, it will be meaning where is the greenery, where is the tree cutting happening. And for the urban development ministry, it shows where are the new colonies coming up. Then for the road works people, it will show where are the roads, where are the curvy roads, how I can make them straight, how I can increase the efficiency. Then for a supermarket fellow, it will show where he can install his, install means inaugurate his new supermarket based on the urban population. So what is a new colony which has come up, so that he can grab the opportunity and then he can set up his shop there. Like that, the same data is useful for different people for different purposes. Then behind all these things, what is there? There is a lot of engineering, science and mathematics and computer coding, that is algorithms. Because once the computer receives the data, it has to detect whether it is a tree or whether it is a water, road, hill or a house or a human being. Then all these things are carried out through the algorithms which are behind this. Next please. Can you give me a remote? Yeah, when you see this, this is slightly old data, but now the colors might have changed. When is this? This is 2016. I have to update. So the top picture shows the orange countries which were space countries at that time. That means they were having the space capacity, either having your own satellites, rockets or application. And the bottom thing is by 2016, in the 20 years period, that is the growth. And by this 7 years, it has multiplied so much, and the black will be much lesser now. That means the number of countries which don't have their satellite, rocket, or even if they don't have, they buy the data and use it for their purposes. Even that might have come down to a great extent. Please. Yeah, this is the technology trend, as I was telling, ye dil mange more, that is applicable here. Because on the space segment, that is what are the objects or satellites in the space, and then what are the ground segment. At both the places, the technology is changing, and the people's demand are changing. So the people, based on the demand, technology is further changing. This is a never-ending loop. Exactly like our mobile camera. Now mobile camera is nothing less than a computer or a supercomputer with 4 cameras, processing power, and then multi-processing capabilities. So these are all the different capacities due to the miniaturization of the electronics. Small electronics are coming, and then onboard processing is happening, and super ground stations are coming, which can receive one data from the satellite for 5 minutes, and within seconds it can switch over to the another satellite, which may be in this direction. It will rotate and take that data and then store this in box A and store this in box B in the computer. So more and more technologies are enabling. So overall what is happening? Decreasing the size, decrease in the mass, but increasing capabilities. These are the satellites from the foreign countries, that is the Iconos, Quickboard, etc. And right side are our IRS satellites, that is Indian remote sensing satellites. What do you mean by remote sensing? It is exactly like our eyes. I am standing here, I am seeing there, I am not coming in contact with you, but remotely I am sensing that there is a gentleman here, there is a lady here, there is a chair here, etc. Same thing is being done by the remote sensing satellites. Next. And most of you may be aware of this gentleman. Who is he? Vikram Sarabhai. He is considered as the father of the Indian space program, who started this way back in 1969, and that time many countries were laughing. Even today when we go to Chandrayaan or Aditya, some people are there to laugh or criticize. That we will discuss later. So that time they were laughing, you don't have any proper food, because just after independence, you don't have proper food, roads or hospitals. Why are you going for such a high-end space technology? Why do you want to compete with developed nations? But then he has convinced the Prime Minister at that time that we are not doing this for showcasing or competing with the high-end space nations. It is for our Swavalamban, that is Atmanirbharta, whatever Modi ji is talking today. It was thought in 69-70 period, because it is like making your own coffee or buying a coffee or having your own cow and then getting the milk. There are different difficulties, but different disadvantages and different advantages also. Suppose if the milk boy doesn't bring the milk over, your coffee is not there, you will be wandering. And then if you are going to coffee house and taking coffee, it is happy. If he doesn't open, then you are in trouble. But if you have a cow and then coffee powder, you can make it easily. But then it is difficult to maintain the cow and then feed it and then take care of all the cleanliness. But that advantage is different. I am giving that lowest example to show that when we need the data, whether it is a communication or navigation or remote sensing data, as long as things are smooth, it is fine. We have great friends all around us. China, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh. So we are in the middle of an Agni Kundam. So whenever there is a problem, if we are depending on the foreign satellites, when he will switch off the satellite over India, we don't know. If he likes the other friend, he will switch off the camera or satellite over India. Then we have to do bhajan. So to avoid that, thinking that 50 years back, our Vikram Sarabhai has convinced the government and said that we should have our own space capability, our own rockets, satellites and applications. Today probably ISRO is the only organization which thinks of what is the satellite required, then how to make the satellite, which satellite to make, where, how to launch, then how to use the data, then how to take it to the customers, then how to teach the customers in how to use the data. All that we have been doing. Of course, last 1.5 years, now we are opening up more for the private and entrepreneurs to come up. So that is how we have got the interface with the universities, students, industries and suppliers, and though the whole job is being done by ISRO. These numbers may change from week to week. Don't get into the numbers, but overall this is the growth of the rocket SLV-3, that is satellite launch vehicle, we have later augmented to augmented satellite launch vehicle. And most of this generation knows the PSLV, that is a polar satellite launch vehicle, which is a workhorse machine. And GSLV is the geosynchronous satellite launch vehicle. GSLV Mark III is the high-end satellite launch vehicle, which is taking 4 tons of the capacity today, and our goal is to go up to 6 tons. And once we reach 6 tons, we don't plan at this moment, we don't plan any satellite more than 6 tons. So we will be 100% self-sufficient. As of today, on October 7th when we are talking, we have only 2 satellites. We have only 2 satellites to be launched from French Guyana, for which a contract is given. After that, we are 100% independent and 100% self-sufficient. We don't have to go to any foreign country for our launch. Next. These are the different types of satellites. We have communication satellites, I don't have to explain. They are for communication, signaling, and then internet, TV, etc. Then remote sensing satellites, which I told are having the cameras. Then the navigation satellites for giving the direction. That's what actually we use when we are putting the direction from point A to point B, or house to home, house to office, or office to another place. And the 4th category, please go back. 4th category is the space science, where we have got the Mars Orbiter mission and Astrosat. All these other satellites are working on the ground or towards the ground. These are the satellites. Mars Orbiter mission, that is about study of the Mars. Astrosat is studying about the astronomy. Then we are coming up with the next satellite in 2-3 months, that is ExpoSat, which will study the X-ray polarimetry in the space. And of course, the Aditya, Chandrayaan 1, Chandrayaan 2, Chandrayaan 3. These are the extraordinary space missions. Then, what are the applications? In our day-to-day life, though we are more aware of this Google or Google Map or some other directions, where is my nearest hotel, where is the nearest SBI ATM, etc. But behind that, there are so many other applications which we as a common man don't know. Communication, navigation, earth observation, I told. So this one you see, the third one is a Karnataka map with all the red dots showing as the forest fires. Wherever thick forests are there, then the tree, by rupture, they will get an automatic ignition, and then they will start burning. So the satellite will be monitoring that and then giving the data, and then that particular authority or agency will be notified. They have to take measures. Unfortunately, satellite will not come and flush water on the fire. That job is to be done. So much big cycle is there. Satellite give the map information. We can give it to the concerned department. That department has to send it to the local person. That local person has to take a water spraying mechanism or something else. So this big cycle is there. So what I am going to say is, satellites give the information. For that matter, satellite, when it takes a photograph from the space, it doesn't distinguish between India and Pakistan. It shows the trees here, mountains here, water here, and etc. We do the ground processing and do the GIS, that is the geographical information, and create the maps and draw the lines to show the different countries, different states, etc. And then this second line, first one is the telemedicine, which I will show again. Next is the tele-education, which is bringing the education to the rural and remote areas. Problem is, today we have 80% of the people mostly in the rural areas, but the hospitals, educations, and then all high-end facilities are there in the cities, where 20% are residing. So 80% facilities are there for 20% people, and less than 20% facilities are there for the 80% population. So we need the telemedicine and tele-education for them. And that orange map of India shows the different connections. That is the telemedicine centers connecting a patient to a doctor, irrespective of the location. Today we have got the telemedicine centers connecting the Siachen Glacier, where our army Jawans are standing in -40 degrees for 24/7 for us. We don't know the value of freedom, or we don't know the value of the defense, and we are misusing sometimes. But they are standing there 24/7 for us in -40 degrees. For them, there is no other private operator, Tata, Idea, or Airtel. So the satellite, ISRO satellite is providing them connection. there is a dish antenna and a telemedicine system that connects to the R&R hospital of the defense at Delhi, which gives them a specialist consultation or what to do and how to do, etc. Then bottom is the atmospheric studies, then what is the earth and what are the patterns, etc. And then the last one, you know, most of you have seen in the TV whenever there is a cyclone or a storm or a X-space. So communication, again I will not go into that. We know that it is for broadcast communication and then meteorology and others. Meteorology is the weather forecasting. Next. Then in navigation, we have got 7 satellites in the orbit so that we get the navigation from all the time. Right now the consumers like us individually are not using, but they are being used by the aviation industry, the shipping industry, the railways and roadways, so that they have got a better traceability, they have got a better directions, and so much of efficiency in fuel consumption comes. Suppose if a lorry takes roundabout for 10 kilometers, that is wasting of the fuel and adding more carbon dioxide and adding more trouble to the local traffic. So every penny or every paisa saved is saved, and every 1 drop of carbon dioxide reduced is reduced. That is the theme of the today's session. Next. And this is the Gagan. Based on the satellite augmentation, these are the Gagans being used by the aviation industry. That is why today, even if there is more fog, earlier if you see from November to December or up to middle of the January, the flights cancellation was more, then the flights takeoff and landing was very late. Today that has decreased, and the efficiency has increased because they have got a higher capable navigation systems. So irrespective of the visibility, they can land at a precise airstrip, and then the takeoff and landing are happening in a more smoother and reliable manner. Then this earth observation. When we say earth observation, basically as I said, it is like eyes, right? When our eyes are there, our eyes can see anything when there is a light. When there is a blindness, when there is a darkness, we cannot see. Same thing happens with earth observation. When the earth observation satellite is an optical satellite, means the light is falling from the sun. Satellite is here. It is seeing whatever is shown by the sun, like our eyes. But then problem is we need more of the satellite data whenever there are clouds, whenever there are heavy rains, whenever there is a cyclone. Exactly at that time the satellite will not be visible because sunlight is not falling on that, and the satellite sensor is not capable to go through the clouds. It is not cloud penetrating. So that is why the microwave remote sensing came. Microwave remote sensing means independent of the sunlight, that itself will send an energy, a microwave signal, and it will receive the signal back and then take that as a signature. Like all of us have signatures, by nature also in the electromagnetic spectrum, a tree in its beginning stage or middle stage or old age, it will have different signatures. Water body, murky water, clean water, sea water, everything has got a signature. So based on those signatures, these pictures are created, and then that information is given to the public. So that microwave remote sensing, we can say like having a torchlight in our hand. So I am putting a torchlight, throwing light and seeing the object. Same way microwave sensor will send a microwave signal and receive it and create the images. Then we use that for environmental studies also, because what is the carbon dioxide? We go for 1 kilometer shop also by car, and then I finally say that this useless government is not doing anything, so much of pollution in India, dirty India. Then we don't walk up to 1 kilometer also. At least I am not boasting, but I go whenever up to 5 kilometers, I am going on my own, I go by cycle. When I was in ISRO headquarters, I was coming by cycle to 5 kilometers. So we should have a habit of going up to half kilometer, 1 kilometer, unless it is urgency to bring a medicines. I don't say you go by walk. When you are casually going, you should go by walk. Maybe 3, 4, 5 kilometers, when you are going alone, you should go by cycle. Then motorcycle. Then 4 people means car. If the sense of environment doesn't come into us, and then for 1 kilometer we take a car, then the environment carbon dioxide emission will increase. Then we say this useless government is not doing anything, dirty India, and run to America. How many people can run to America? Okay, you can run, your sister or brother can run, but fathers and grandparents, they have to die here only. So we have to think of, anyway, I tell this to students, you are all elders today. So we should think of how to make America, make India as an America, not running to America. Okay, those who don't have the knowledge here, those who don't have the technology, let them go, no problem. I don't say no to at all, because I have not gone, I should not stop anybody. But then, running everybody, running towards America and Australia is not the solution. What is there in Australia and America? Discipline, traffic discipline. Can't we get that here? Cleanliness, can't we get that here? And then good environment, can't we get that here? Then schools and highways and facilities. Slowly now our India also is not bad in highways. And then we can throw anything from Kashmir to Kanyakumari is a dustbin. My car should be clean, I can eat anything or I can smoke and throw it onto the road. Chief Minister or Prime Minister has to come and clean it. And then you eat chocolate and throw it onto the road. My car should be clean. Can't we keep one just polythene bag or 100 rupees small dustbins are coming for car? Can't we put a polythene bag in our car and when we are cleaning the car, throw it into the dustbin? You don't bother. Says me, India is like that only. India mein aisa hi hota hai. Then we take a turning as if we are going from bedroom to hall or hall to bedroom. We take a turning without showing any hand. And that next fellow, he has to suffer. I am going as I wish. Why I am telling this out of the topic is, how do we increase our environment or improve our environment? Country is nothing but all of us only as people. So when we don't give a signal and take a right turn suddenly, that fellow crashes, then there is a jagda and then half an hour traffic jam. Already the roads are so good. So another added half an hour, 45 minutes traffic jam. So we should avoid that. For that we should change. With all that, the satellites do at least how much good or bad we are behaving. Satellites will give us the marks with reference to the environment, how good or bad we are and then how we are performing. For that there are some scientific satellites. And more than that, natural resources like the petrol, trees or paper, water, these are all limited in resources. School children also know. But then as was told today morning, why we should not use recycle, reuse and then reduce the consumption of the trees or the papers or the petrol. Petrol I said is through cycle. Petrol, you use cycle, it is good for your health and for your wealth also and for the country also. Okay, we don't have good separate cycle paths like Europe or America where you can go smooth. But in the same dirty road we are driving a car, right? In the same dirty road we will drive a cycle. What happens? We have to change from our inner side. So land use, how the land is being used. What is the land cover? What is the cultivable land? What is the fertile land? What is a wasteland? What is a dry land, etc. We have to see. And then water resources. When the Ganges is increasing or when there is a snow melt at Himalayas, that effect will be throughout. So the scientists can predict what is the water level going to be in the Ganges river or some other river. Then how to take precaution. If the river is increasing by 2 feet in the next 24 hours, what are the areas, low-lying areas in the city which will be submerged? So you have to plan that, whatever we call the useless government. Who is that useless government? You, me, or my brother or sister or our father or mother only. Where is the government? It is not separately created by God. It is our own part and parcel of our society. So that useless government, whatever we call, it has to plan to move the people to a higher location. Maybe a cinema hall or a Kalyana Mandapam or some other function hall and provide them food and shelter. So to do all these things, the satellites are useful. Next. Now coming to defense. If you see here, this is a pigeon for the olden days of the spying. With a small camera fitted to that, it will go as per the training, take photographs and come back. Then afterwards we have got the cameras or satellite data which can have a detection. You can detect that there are some flights there. That much only is possible. After that, we have got a still higher and better data where we can see I can identify and calculate that there are 18 flights there, 9 of type A, 9 of type B, that much only. But still much higher data has come when you take the satellite data from the top and from left 45 degrees and right 45 degrees and create a 3D image. You can get a characterization. Oh, the top first one is a Airbus 380, next one is a Boeing 787. That much of characterization is coming. So today satellite data is there, luckily, except our bedrooms. So it is calculating and seeing everything, including house to house and the roads, the environment and everything. So that satellite data defense can be used for our defense as well as offense. We may think that I have got so many bombers, tankers, etc. I can go and attack on the fellow. But the other fellow also, though he doesn't have his cameras or satellites, he is paying so much of money to America. America is making good money on that, and they are monitoring India. So both sides are balanced. So this can be used for war as well as for peace. So peace is coming because you know what is the other side. Whenever our troops move, like 400 vehicles move across the border, nearer to the border, the other fellow knows. And when he is coming close to the border and planning some mischief, we also know. So we will also retaliate, or we will also be ready to take care of our situation. Then disaster management is one more thing area where actually disasters, what are the types of disasters? Huh? No, they are disasters. What are the types? Man-made and natural. Wrong. There is a third category called man-made looks like natural. Why? Man-made we know, any bomb blasting or any industrial failure or anything. Naturally some landslide or some floods happening, etc. But what is man-made but branded as natural? We want sea coast houses and hotels as close to the beach as possible. From the sea coast zone, based on the length of the thing, they cannot use, they cannot build houses or hotels up to 100 meters, 300 meters or 500 meters, etc. So this fellow will pay some money and build a hotel as close to the beach as possible. So we go there for 1 weekend, spend some 10,000 rupees and then come and enjoy. Oh, we had a great fun in beach house. But then when something happens wrong, then this useless government is allowing anybody to construct anywhere, and then there is so much of loss, 100 people are lost or they are washed away. Who are responsible? When that fellow pays a bribe and constructs a hotel also, if we don't go there, then nobody else will construct. We are paying him 10,000, so next fellow will pay higher bribe, he will go more close to the beach, more into the water. So finally we are in the water. So this is the coastal zone regulation. There are some rules, like our traffic rules on the traffic footpath or left line, right line, etc. So these are the disasters. So whatever is the reason, let us say it is a natural disaster, man-made or man-made natural disaster, you have to take some actions. Again, this useless government, under quotations, has to take response and action. So they have to know what is the accident, how many people are affected. Suppose some accident happens, there are 10 orthopedic patients where their legs are broken, or some 10 people they are finding fault with their breathing problems, or there are another 10 people who have gone into a trauma. So the government or that local district authority, maybe district collector or district magistrate or the disaster management authority XYZ, he has to decide where is the nearest hospital available for taking care of 10 orthopedic patients. Then where is a hospital for a trauma? Where is a hospital for this breathing facility or a oxygen facility? So he has to locate that. That means you should have the satellite data and also have the local data created before the accident. This is a hospital near 5 kilometers, this is a hospital. For a trauma patient, 15 kilometers is the nearest hospital. You cannot do. So you have to go up to that. So then after knowing that what we need the direction. What is the best direction for that? What is the shortest direction? So in all these aspects, satellite data is useful. But here again I am repeating, satellite or ISRO will give only the information. Like a teacher teaches to the student, after that it is up to the student to study, memorize and write the exam. Like that, whenever we give the data, I am not running away from responsibility, but I am telling this is our boundary. We can, our satellite can be built, we can give the data and we can give the information, but that is up to the local authorities A, B, C, D to convert into intelligence and how to use it, right? This is the, suppose today our Google map is showing you, there is a traffic jam here, there is a left turn is alternate route is suggested. It will not turn your steering unless it is a Tesla car. So it will tell you there is a traffic jam, suggested to go left. Whether you go here or go and get jammed in the traffic, that is up to you. Same way, this satellite data gives the information. It is up to us. Why I am telling every time us is, in that government, minister, officer, secretary, maybe you, me or our brothers or fathers only. They have not come from separate island or a heaven. So they are our own people. So when we take that responsibility as a minister or a secretary or even a small data entry operator, a data entry operator, if she doesn't enter properly, instead of Kerala, she writes Karnataka, warning goes to Karnataka and Kerala people are dying. So everywhere, every aspect of life, whether you are a student, father, mother, teacher or a retired person, everybody has got a responsibility. That is the citizen responsibility. Earlier CSR means corporate social responsibility. I want to rename it as a citizen social responsibility. As a citizen, what we do, what we should do. As somebody said, we cannot go and stand in minus 40 degrees in Siachen glacier with a gun. We cannot defend our country. But at least what we can do, we can stop throwing the dust or garbage onto the road. That is a great service to India. That is Swachh Bharat. So same way, everybody, if they gear up their mind and come together, we will be having a better country. And then nobody, except for technology students, nobody has to run to America or Australia. Then 3D modeling. Once the satellite data is there, the electronics and computers engineers together along with the GIS technology, they can develop this 3D modeling. So with this city, what is the advantage? After the floods come, then okay, today 2 feet, these 4 colonies are drowned. Tomorrow 4 feet, the 5 colonies are drowned. Instead of knowing that, we can simulate, okay, you raise the water level by 2 meters or 2 feet. What are the areas going to be affected? So we can study. This is the first area 1 to be evacuated. Then 4 feet, this is the second area to be evacuated. If it goes to 6 feet, the whole city is to be evacuated. That is plan 1. Then after that, where to shift them, that we should plan. This is all governance. So as part of the governance, instead of simply building or believing on his memory or his driver's knowledge, he can think of what are the areas affected, where they have to be shifted, what is the best plan, what is the best route. So all this is useful for by using multiple sources of data. It need not be only one satellite. One satellite will give 5 meter data, one satellite will give 30 centimeter data, one satellite will give a 36 meters data. So based on that we have to use. Suppose you want to observe the greenery, afforestation, deforestation in India. You don't need to count the trees. You need a very large coarse data which will tell that okay, this is the portion in 1980 West Bangalore was best and today it is the worst. Don't feel bad if any West Bangalore people are there. I am telling an example. Or in 2001 South Bangalore was good, today it is much more good. So that information it can give. Then again it is up to that local authority or municipal people to give permissions for more colonies or not. Simply because I have a land of 50 acres, I construct houses and give it a layout and then do everything, then there is no water resource. Then say this useless government doesn't supply water, Kaveri is not coming to. How does it come? So we have to plan where are the natural resources, where is the water availability, how long it is coming, how long it is sustainable. So for all that, if we have the idea to use, satellites can give the data. This is the telemedicine. How much time more? This is the telemedicine which is connecting a district hospital or a remote hospital to a super specialist. In 2001, when ISRO started this connecting the district hospital with a tertiary hospital in state capital, That was a great revolution and a news, because that there was no other communication. But today when I talk that, you will laugh. Already I have so much of Wi-Fi, my data, my LAN connectivity, my internet, and my doctor is in my pocket. Because once you have got a smartphone and a doctor's number, it is equal to having a doctor in your phone, if you have a proper understanding with him. So this is specialist doctor to patient end is connected from point A to point B, maybe city to city, town to town, or village to town, or Andaman Nicobar to Cochin, and Lakshadweep to Chennai, and Siachen Glacier, I told you, Kargil, they are connected to Delhi. So these are all the things. Initially ISRO started as one point to point, then started one point to multi-point, then multi-point to multi-point. So there is a network. It is like a closed user group network. They can talk anytime to anybody and give their take their consultations or give their consultations. Where telemedicine is useful, suppose if some local patient comes with a chest pain or some chest burning, that doctor, based on his experience, he may think that this is an acidity, don't worry, take one Digin. That is, but that may be a seriously cardiac problem. So that is, he is not allowing the person to go to the specialist end. Next time another this one digestion problem or acidic person comes, he may think that no, this is a cardiac case, I cannot take risk. You immediately rush to Chennai or rush to Hyderabad. So there he is unnecessarily rushing. So that is where the telemedicine is useful, where the specialist from a distance can tell whether to shift the patient or whether to shift some bytes of information, where not to shift, where not to delay. All these things can be given. And before a surgery also, the patient has to be advised so many things. And for surgery he can come. After surgery he is advised as a consultation or a review visit, 15 days once, then 1 month, then 3 months. For all that he need not come. He will come all the way from 300 kilometers with one more attendant. Doctor says, everything is fine, continue same medicines. For that he need not come. So if that can happen on the video connection or with the telemedicine, then doctor can see if everything is okay, you continue the same medicines. No, there is some complication, you come to my hospital tomorrow. That is how, again, this also is useful for environment. Next. Yeah, this is how different countries and governments know where are the different viruses. COVID-19 was the most successful virus movie. But before that, even today also there are so many viruses which are running around which we don't know. Next. Let's go quickly if people are interested. Yeah, this is the space and planetary things. This is Chandrayaan-1, as you have known aware, 2008 we have launched Chandrayaan-1, which has found the water particles for the first time on moon. Then afterwards we had Chandrayaan-2, where the satellite was there orbiting, and the lander which has to land on the moon, which has crashed in the last 2.5 kilometers height. And recently we had Chandrayaan-3, mostly primarily through the lander, and all the whole country has seen more important than a India-Pakistan match, with a sigh of relief and happiness and tension also, that we have a very great successful soft landing. And it has worked for the 14 days which you have planned. Exactly as per 14 days, it has found out the presence of the sulfur. It has presented and given the data on presence of sulfur, water and manganese and some other data which is yet to be published. So we have done that job for 14 days. Beyond 14 days, another 14 days is the night time on the moon, which is minus 250 degrees. So but still we had so much of asa or durasha, I can say. And then we thought that it will wake up after minus 250. That is like putting a fellow in the deep freeze for 6 months and taking out. It will not work because it was not designed for minus 250. Okay, so the bonus has not come. Mars orbiter you have seen, and then Astrosat I have explained. Next. So this is a space program, doesn't suit to this. How the money is spent, where is the business in rocket? Go ahead. Where is the money percentage in rocket, satellite, etc. Now, how ISRO has evolved, I will conclude. ISRO initially we didn't have satellites, we didn't have rockets also. So we have gone to America, got our satellites, but American launch is very costly, so we came to Russia. Second stage, we have designed and developed our own satellites but still we didn't have rockets, so we went to Russia. Third stage, we have our own satellites and our own rockets we are launching for ourselves. Then fourth stage, we have designed some satellites for others, and we have launched so many satellites for many other countries. Thank you. So just last slide only. So how we have to see? So ISRO is getting 14,000 crores, 15,000 crores budget. What is the delay? Some people will question. Why you are not going like America for every month to ISS? And still some people question, even 350 crores Chandrayaan also, why you should waste, my roads are bad. But then it is a balancing act. How in our family budget also, how much you use for rice, how much for bread, how much for lipstick and movies. We have to balance, right? So I'm not saying that Chandrayaan is a lipstick, but then even if you consider as a lipstick, you have a budget. Same way Government of India and ISRO are planning, and how we do our jobs finally is we have to see what is all happening internationally. Then out of that, what is required for India? Then out of that, what is doable by us? Can we buy some technology? Do we have to develop our own technology? And you have to balance all these things like head of a family, and then do our activities. Thank you for your support. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. And of course, we really no need a justification. We know that every step which you guys will take, that is towards the success of our nation. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a very big round of applause to sir? Thank you, sir. And today we feel like you are representing our nation, and we feel very proud ourselves that we are honoring one of the great scientists of Bharat Mata. Ladies and gentlemen, to do this honors, I would like to call upon stage our dignitaries. Swachha Antariksh. Wow, what a great thought, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to call upon stage the State Secretary, Bharat Scouts and Guides, Shri Gangappa Gowda sir, and Dr. Lata Murthy to join us, and Naveen, Director of EMES, and Mr. Satyamurthy, State President, and also Mr. Tanveer Seth, Guest of Honor, MD of Little Flower Group of Institution. Ladies and gentlemen, I request all the dignitaries to please join us on stage and do the honors to the great son of Bharat Mata. And of course, Swachh Bharat is going on within us, among ourselves, but Swachh Antariksha is going on. That is really a great thought. That's the reason why we feel like India is the great, has a future. That's because we have all experienced people. I would like to say the DVG says, Haleberu hosa chiguru, Kudiralu marasobagu, Hale tattva dodagude dharma, Rishivakya dode vignana kalamelavisi, Yellarolagundagu mankutima. We have our roots, our dharma, and of course we have a scientist, we have a future generation, our educationalist, sculpture. This is the place where we find the future change of our nation, our cultural society. Ladies and gentlemen, once again a very big round of applause to our scientists and all our dignitaries, and a special thanks to Dr. Lata Murthy, who really made this and gathering people in a one place. That too in this technology in this time is very, very difficult. And all credit goes to you, Dr. Lata Murthy ma'am, and a special thanks to Dr. Murthy Remilla sir for being here and making this day very special and sharing your knowledge and thought process. Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, now let's get disposed for the lunch. So post lunch we'll be gathering again.
We have a wonderful lady who has given her services for Bharat Scouts and Guides and the environment as well. Her name is Miss Usha Ramaya. So we'll be felicitating her with the Lifetime Achievement Award. And then we have our guest of honors who have all arrived here. Mr. Tanveer Seth ji, thank you so much for coming over in the last moment invite. I really appreciate your time and efforts. We have Dr. Srinivasan M. Sir. He is the chairman of G R Innovative International Academy. It's an international school where they are a Go Green project already. So we had to give him a big round of applause. The entire school is a Go Green initiated school. Thank you so much. And we have had our State Secretary, Shri Gangappa Gowda sir, and he is our State Secretary for Bharat Scouts and Guides, Karnataka. He is a former Director of Public Instructions. So, and he is with us here today. Thank you so much for that. And we have Dr. Preetham Kumar Agarwal, who came over just some minutes back. He is the founder and CEO of Hello Kids Private Limited. Along with that, he is also running educational institutions called Riverstone Schools. I warmly welcome you all. And we have our dynamic Pancham Halibandi sir. And he is a playback singer, and we have his program here. You all should listen to the wonderful how we use raga, tala, and all that in different ways, and all that. They are going to make you experience that. That's a wonderful thing. How you can introduce that in your education and how technology is being used in that. All right. Along with him, we have our Ananta Vikram sir. Thank you so much for coming over, all of you. And we have many more school leaders and all our directors of Empowered Minds. Along with that, we have our principals and school owners who have come at present, I mean, some time back. So when the discussions were happening, all this, we were inviting them inside. We have our chairman of Vihan Public School, Shri Pratapji. Thank you so much, Pratapji, for coming. We have our Dr. Ravi Putiran sir here. They're all into the panel. And we have CKS institutions, Stalin sir here. Thank you so much, sir, for coming. We have Benedict sir from a group of institution, brilliant group of institution. We have, I can name, everyone, because you are all my friends and my colleagues, and you are my supporters. All right. Thank you so much for everyone to be here today. And I also cordially invite our, my director's parents here, who are here, madam and sir. Thank you so much. And Anusha ji, thank you for being here. And we have our Kiran sir from Springfields school, as well as he's got 3 or 4 schools here. And we have madam also here. Thank you so much for being present here. And yes, I can see many, many faces. And I have my former teacher also from our online school called, I missed Sukanya. Kausalya. A big round of applause for you, Kausalya. She was my online, completely trained, technology trained teacher. We run a school called 3E Homeschool. This 3E Homeschool is an online CBSE school. Online CBSE school. I'm here today without the support of my husband and children, I wouldn't be here today. Okay? I thank my husband, he's seated there at the back. Thank you so much. And we also have all my team members here. Now we'll do the felicitation of Madam Usha Ramaya.
I want to thank the organizers for inviting me and honoring me. And this honor belongs to ISRO and India. I dedicate it to that. Thank you. I'm only a representative. And excuse me, I will be leaving in another 5-10 minutes. I have to go to some other program. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for coming and making this day very special. And of course, as ma'am was saying, like, behind every successful man, there is a woman. But behind every successful woman, there is a complete family. And you're all the family of Dr. Lata Murthy, ladies and gentlemen. Without you all, we would have not achieved. She dreams. She makes it achieve. That's because she has that vision, mission, and of course the future plan. The roadmap is ready for next 20 years. And of course now I request, do the honors, ma'am. Please be seated, and I request you to be part of it. Say a few words, please, ma'am.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm in a hurry to leave. Otherwise, I would have stayed till the evening. I'm attending a bird day today, which is all about birds and how we have a quiz that is going on now. And I would like to thank my old friend Dr. Lata Murthy for inviting me for this program. And I'm very happy that I could listen to many speakers and whoever had come here. And I don't know whether that video can be played. See, I have joined the Bharat Scouts and Guides in 1948. And I have been, up till now, I am in the movement. And also, I have had the opportunity of going on an expedition, which was the first ladies' expedition in 1964. Today, you are seeing everybody going to Everest with all facilities. I mean, I just want to tell you, as a single lady, how my parents sent me. That was very important. I was a 22-year-old girl. I went to Darjeeling, traveling 6 days in a train, changing trains from here to Chennai, Chennai to Howrah, Howrah to Sealdah, then from there going in a steamer, going to New Jalpaiguri, then going to Darjeeling in a toy train. The course was 40 days, and I have traveled all this alone, and it's such a nice thing that my parents encouraged me to do this. And I should dedicate whatever I have done to my parents only. Not the credit should not come to me. And I am also into mountaineering, and I have started the Karnataka Mountaineering Association, which is in Stadium, and they are doing very well. It was started in '66, and anybody interested in mountaineering can contact people, and they can get into this sport. And the association is running very well. And now, later on, after I retired from Bharat Scouts and Guides in '99, this expedition, I went through Bharat Scouts and Guides. Sir may know about it. And this was, I was sent for training through this one, Darjeeling and other places. This was the first ladies' expedition started by Bharat Scouts and Guides. I'm very proud that I'm still a member of the Bharat Scouts and Guides. And later on, when there was nothing in Karnataka about mountaineering, I founded this association. And I'm glad to tell you that I have led 2 ladies' expeditions and many other trekking programs. And now today I see you're telling about Joshimath sinking. I've seen Joshimath in such a beautiful area. I have gone on trekking near the Teesta Valley. Today, what has happened to all this? To development, it's gone. Those areas are all gone. People have suffered. So I wish we could all protect the environment, how we protect our surroundings. As somebody said, no, keep our area clean, not just throw things out of the window of the car and pollute our areas. So I just thank our ma'am for inviting me here. I'm very happy that I could listen to so many people talking about different aspects. And I wish her all the best in her endeavor further. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. You're really a true inspiration for all of us. Thank you very much. Thanks for being here. So for that, now I'd like to call upon stage our State Secretary, Shri Gangadharappa, sir. Please do join us. And of course, Arman, please do join us. And Anita, I request Anita, please do join us on stage. And of course, Dr. Murthy Remilla, sir, please to join us on stage and do the honors to the madam. And I really doubt, ma'am, age is just a number, seems your energy is like just fantabulous. You are inspiration for many youngsters. So glad that you are here, ma'am. You really inspired us and doubled our energy. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Can we have a big round of applause? And of course, I also would like to remember and thank the partners of this great DIGI TECHNO Summit 2023, ladies and gentlemen. That's a Prepared Academy, Talking Canvas, Kidvento, CSAR Learning Solution, Fuel GPS and Fuel Monitoring System, UIP Education Private Limited, Federal Soft System Private Limited, and TechnoSpart Solutions, Brain Feeds, ASDA International, Jeevanam Private Limited, and GMS Aviations, ViewSonics, ladies and gentlemen. A special thanks to all our partners and who making this day very special. DIGI TECHNO Summit 2023, ladies and gentlemen. And we are seeing the video of the lady with a lot of energy. She is an inspiration for all of us. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. Thanks for being here. Thanks to all our dignitaries, and do the honors. And also now I would like to call upon stage. We had the mime presentation done by SK Mimes Academy. I request Dr. Lata Murthy ma'am and all the dignitaries to be on stage to do the honors for the mime team on the nature and technology. I request our mime team to join us on stage. SK Mime Academy. I would like to call upon stage SK Mime Academy to join us on. Do the honors. I would like to call upon stage State Secretary Shri Gangadharappa Gowda sir and Dr. Remilla sir, I request also please to join us on stage, and with Dr. Lata Murthy. Dr. Murthy, Remilla sir, I request you to please do the honors to our the talent. And also we have, and today, so please join them on stage, sir. We are also giving the one of the emblems of our nation, one of the prides of our nation. That's the Ashoka emblem. We are giving them with a great, and of course we are also empowering and enhancing the knowledge of the recycleness, which is very, very important for our sustainability, for our future nation, ladies and gentlemen. Can we have a big round of applause to SK Mime Academy? Thank you very much. Thanks for being here and making this the message to the people, and how beautifully we can see our nation, our society and our culture. Thank you very much once again to SK Mime Academy for making this day and being with us. Thank you very much. Thanks to Gangadhar sir as well. Ladies and gentlemen, now let's just take a break for a lunch. And post lunch, I also request you all to please do visit the stalls. We have 15 partners with us, and that's a Prepare Academy, Talking Canvas, Kids Window, CSAR, Learning Solutions, Fuel GPS and Fuel Monitoring System, UIPS Education Private Limited, Federal Soft System Private Limited, and Phytech Smart Solutions, Brainfeed, ASDA International, Jeevanam Private Limited, GMS Aviations and ViewSonics. Most of you heard about this Empowered Minds Edu Solutions. So here is the video which talks about what are we, what's our plan, what's our future, what's our vision. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Post this, we'll be dispersing for a lunch, followed by the stalls visit. And we have a panel discussion and the technical speech. And of course, we'll be planning with a lot of educationists and future plans, and how we can broaden and bring in our future generation with a lot of technology. Here we go. Empower Edu Minds Solutions, the VT here.